Hi everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Miss Melody and this is my friend Francisco. We are here today to do a Build-A-Reader family story time. I'm so excited to be here. This is the very beginning of the summer reading program, and as you might know by now, the theme of the summer reading program is Tales and Tales, which is all stories about animals and lots of fun things like that. So today, of course, we have lots of animals. I have animal friends. So if you want to go ahead and grab some animals that you have, bring them on and we can read to them and we can sing with them and we'll just have a good time, all right? Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and take off my little Bo Peep hat because I can see better without it. Anyway, I am so glad you're here. Let's sing a song. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Well, hello. My little friend Aiden is online right now and he says, hi, Francisco. Francisco says hi back. The real Francisco is at home, little buddy, and you can see him next time you come over, okay? That's my grandson. All right. Let's sing about all the ways you can build literacy every day. Just little bitty activities. That is to talk, sing, read, write, play. 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 Yay! All right. So, as we talk, sing, read, write, play, one of the really good ways that you can build literacy in everyday activities and build fluency is to let your child read to their little stuffed friends. We have a lot of stuffed friends around here today, and I bet you have some stuffed friends at home too. Let's sing about the character that I'm supposed to be today, and that is Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home wagging their tails behind them. Just wag, 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 wag their little tails. Gonna do that one more time? Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep, doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home wagging their tails behind them. Good job. All right, I'm thinking of my daughter right now who used to have a sheep, and she said this was the saddest book she ever read, but I think it's kind of funny with the rhymes. Sheep in a Jeep. Beep, beep. Sheep in a Jeep on a hill that's steep. Uh-oh, the Jeep won't go. Sheep leap to push the Jeep. Sheep shove, sheep grunt. Sheep don't think to look up front. Oh, look, it looks like that bird is weighing that Jeep down. Do you think they'll be able to get the Jeep out of the mud? Jeep goes splash, Jeep goes thud. Jeep goes deep in gooey mud. Can you say gooey mud? That is so much fun to say. Sheep tug. Oh, look at them try to pull the Jeep out. Sheep shrug. Sheep yelp. Sheep get help. Oh, look, there's some pigs right there. The bird got some help from the pigs. Look at that. What do you think is going to happen next? Jeep comes out. Sheep shout. Sheep cheer. Yay! Oh dear, the driver sheep forgets to steer. Oh no. Jeep in a heap. Sheep weep. The Jeep crashed. That is very sad. Sheep sweep the heap. They clean it up. Jeep for sale. Cheap. But it's all cleaned up. Oh look, there is a sheep knitting a sweater. The end. This is Sheep in a Jeep by Nancy Shaw. That's such a fun book to read and lots of fun words to say. All right, let's sing another song. Oh, Maddie, I know, I'm sorry, honey. All right, Old MacDonald, since we're singing animals, we've got to include Old MacDonald had a farm. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. Can you make the cat sound with me? With the meow meow here and meow meow there, here meow, there meow, everywhere meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. All right, what one do we have next? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had an owl, E-I-E-I-O, with hoo hoo here and hoo hoo there, here hoo, there hoo, everywhere hoo hoo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Watch him just fly away. Very good. All right, let's do another one. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a pig. Can you see the pig? E-I-E-I-O, with a here and there, here, there, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Let's do one more. I bet you'll like this one a lot. See my friend? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with moo moo here and moo moo there, here moo, there moo, everywhere moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Good job singing that with me. All right. Since we sang about a pig just a minute ago, let's read a book about another pig, a piglet named Mercy. Good morning, Miss Tatiana. It's so good to see you today. This is by Kate DiCamillo. Some of my older friends might recognize Mercy from some of the books that Ms. Kate DiCamillo writes. She's in several of her books that are just for 5 to 8-year-olds, illustrated by Chris Van Dusen. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson lived in a house on Decawoo Drive. Boy, that's a fun word to say, Decawoo. Can you say that with me? Decawoo. Decawoo Drive was an ordinary street in an ordinary town. It's a very pretty house. And Mr. and Mrs. Watson were ordinary people who did ordinary things in ordinary ways. Here they are, cleaning the house and washing the car. One day, Mrs. Watson said to Mr. Watson, I wonder if we aren't just the tiniest bit too predictable. Predictable? Us? Said Mr. Watson. Surely not. It's just that sometimes I wish something different would happen, said Mrs. Watson. Things are fine just as they are, said Mr. Watson. But then something different did happen. There's a pig who fell out of a truck. That's unexpected. Someone very small and not at all ordinary found her way to the Watsons' house on Decawoo Drive. There she goes. There's Mercy right at the house. Mr. Watson made the discovery when he opened the door for the morning paper. Mrs. Watson, he called, come see. Oh, the little dear, said Mrs. Watson, said the piglet. I think she's hungry, said Mr. Watson. Oh, look. Looks like the pig brought them their morning paper. Is that a pig? Said Eugenia Lincoln. Eugenia Lincoln lived next door, and she did not approve of surprises or pigs. It is, said Mrs. Watson. Can you believe our luck? Don't be ridiculous, said Eugenia Lincoln. A pig is not lucky at all. She's sounds very opinionated about that. Do you think the piglet would like a bottle of warm milk? Said Baby Lincoln. Where's Baby Lincoln? Baby was Eugenia's younger sister, and she was fond of surprises and piglets. Mr. Watson scratched his head. A bottle of milk? I don't know. This is all so unpredictable. Leave it to me, said Baby Lincoln. Said the piglet again. Mrs. Watson picked up the piglet and took her inside. She wrapped her in a blanket. Have you ever seen anyone so darling? She said. Never, said Mr. Watson. Oh, that little piglet is very cute. Here is the warm milk, said Baby Lincoln. I have it right here. Eugenia said, this is absurd. The piglet did not think it was absurd at all. She drank the entire bottle, and then she burped, burp, and oinked, and went looking for more. Oh, there she goes, looking for more. Oh, my goodness, said Mr. Watson. Watch out, said Eugenia. She seems to like toast very much, said Baby. Oh, the darling, darling thing, said Mrs. Watson. Mr. Watson, said Mrs. Watson, perhaps you would like to hold her for a bit? Certainly, said Mr. Watson. He took the piglet in his arms, and he rocked her, and he hummed. How extraordinary, said Mr. Watson. She is a porcine wonder. That is a fancy word for pig. This piglet is a wish come true, said Mrs. Watson. What a mercy she is, said Baby. There you go, said Mr. Watson. We will call her Mercy. She is not a mercy, she is a pig, said the piglet. You cannot name a pig Mercy, shouted Eugenia. But they did name her Mercy. She was entirely unpredictable. She was not at all ordinary, and she was very, very loved. The end. That was A Piglet Named Mercy by Kate DiCamillo and illustrated by Chris Van Dusen. All right. Now you know I have to sing this next song because Little Bo Peep and sheep and lambs. I have to sing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Do you know that one? Can you sing it with me? Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play. Ha ha ha, can you laugh with me? Laugh and play, laugh and play. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. That is pretty silly. Would you laugh if you saw a lamb at school? I probably would too. All right. Now, I have another book that I absolutely love. This is called My Friend Maggie, and it is by Hannah E. Harrison. There are lots of animals in this book. My Friend Maggie. This is my friend Maggie. Maggie, can you see her? That's where she's the elephant in the back. And that's me down in the front. My name is Paula, and we go to Evergreen Elementary. We've been best friends forever. She's great at splashing in mud puddles, I bet an elephant would be good at splashing in mud puddles. She helps me reach the reddest apples, and she even lifts me up when I can't see. Oh, that's a very nice friend. Little Paula can't see over everyone else that's taller than her. I know how she feels. I'm kind of short too. I can't see over most people. Maggie's the best. Oh, look at Maggie doing a cannonball. Only Veronica didn't think so. Veronica thinks Maggie's too big. And now that she mentions it, does Veronica sound like she's very nice? No, she doesn't. Maggie is kind of clumsy. Oh no, she's knocking things off at the museum. Oh no. She's pretty terrible at hide and seek. Oh no, she can't hide behind a tree, can she? And her clothes are a little snuggish. But don't you love that little tutu? I do. She's got a great hat. That's a lot of fun. I know I should stick up for Maggie. I know I should. Oh, look at Veronica. She looks kind of mean, doesn't she? But I play with Veronica instead. Does Maggie look very happy over there? No, she looks pretty lonely. I pretend I don't see Maggie. Aww. Even though she's impossible to miss. She is pretty tall. But then Veronica decides that my teeth stick out too far and she starts calling me Bucky. And do you know who comes charging in to stand up for me? Maggie, can you believe it? Oh, Maggie's very upset that someone's being mean to her friend. Maggie is a very good friend. Yep, this is my friend Maggie. Maggie's a good friend. Did I mention she's the best? Oh, Paula, she looks very sorry, doesn't she? You think that's what she's saying to Maggie? I think so too. She says, I'll be her friend forever. There they are. They are best friends. Paula and Maggie. The end. There they are. Here's their school pictures. That was My Friend Maggie by Hannah Harrison. I love My Friend Maggie. Now, this is the last book that I have. It's called Bear Came Along. Do you think the bear is scary? Let's find out. This is by Richard T. Morris, and it's illustrated by Liyun Pham. I am so sorry I butchered that name. Once there was a river that flowed night and day, but it didn't know it was a river until, there's the bear right there, until Bear came along. Bear was just being curious, as bears are, when he realized what the river could do, but he didn't know he was on an adventure until, what do you think happened next? Until Froggy hopped on. Froggy was a lonely frog who was looking for a friend, but she didn't know how many she had. Until the turtle showed up. there's the turtles. Looks like they are friends with the frog, and they are probably going to be friends with the bear. The turtles tried to warn them that things could go wrong, but they didn't know how to enjoy the ride. What do you think is going to go wrong? Until Beaver climbed aboard. Beaver was born to be captain. He knew exactly where to go, but he didn't know about the detours until... This is already a big adventure. What do you think's going to happen next? Until the raccoons dropped in. Oh my. The raccoons were so excited about the twists and turns ahead that they didn't know how to be careful. Oh no. What do you think is going to happen? Until they crashed into Duck. Duck was so content being right where she was, but she didn't know there was a world to see. Oh, look at Duck. Until, oh no, oh no. Did you see what was going to happen? Oh, I think they just saw it too. It's a waterfall. Oh my goodness, that is a big adventure with lots and lots of friends. Bear held on to Froggy, Froggy held on to Turtles, Turtles held on to Beaver, Beaver held on to Raccoons, and Raccoons held on to Duck. Whee! It looks like they are having fun with that. Oh, what a ride. Oh, they went splish splash. Do you like to play in the water? Water's fun. Do you have a pool at home? Maybe a water hose where you can splish splash, or even a bathtub you can splish splash. So many different animals living their separate lives, but they didn't know they were in it together until, oh no. Do you think anything big is going to happen? Until the river came along. Whew! No more big splashes, but it looks like they had fun playing in the river with all of their friends. The end. There's a little author's note in there that if you check the book out from the library, Bear Came Along by Richard T. Morris. You can read the author's note at home. All right. That is all I had today. I had so much fun. We talked, sing, read, write, play. We read to our stuffed friends. We had Francisco, and we had the cow, and a flying pig, and a wise owl. We had some fun singing about animals today. I'm so glad you joined me. But now, story time is over now, over now, over now. Story time is over now. See you here next time. I look forward to it. I'll see you soon.